Hey everyone, I'm back. Back to bark the latest news in the gaming world this week. And there's a lot to bark about with the new coronavirus pandemic that's affecting a lot of major gaming events. And I have some good news for the Command Conquer RTS fans. So without further ado, let's delve in this week's gaming topics. By now, it's no secret to anyone that the world is fighting against the coronavirus pandemic. Unfortunately for gamers that love to travel and socialize face-to-face with other gamers or professionals from the industry, this means that this year they'll have to settle for watching the gaming events online, from home. Or even worse, wait a whole year for the next event. So most of the governments around the world are either banning or suggesting to avoid public events, and the big gaming companies comply with these requests or recommendations. Most of the gaming events being cancelled or hosted online. Now I can't waggle my tail around such bad news, but I did make a list with the affected major gaming events. First one on the hit list is E3. Probably the world's biggest gaming event got cancelled. And with that, most of the gaming companies that confirmed their presence at E3 are forced to either reschedule their announcements, which will most probably be online. Apart from the big gaming giants, there are also a lot of small indie producers that were hoping to get some cover on their upcoming titles, so it's a shame that this year they won't be able to showcase their games. The second major event that got hit is LCS. So here we will transition to esports. LCS being one of the biggest out there, usually gathering whole stadiums of people together and even creating some incredible content for these occasions. Unfortunately, Riot and the LCS teams came to the agreement to suspend all current operations. Another major esport affected by the outbreak is the ESL Pro League. For those that don't know, that's the Counter-Strike Global Offensive tournament. And here there's a glimmer of hope for the fans as it will not get delayed or cancelled, just moved to an online format. Staying on the topic of Steam-related esports, and the fourth on our list, ESL 1, which is the Dota 2 tournament, got postponed. This added to the suspended LCS. Meaning MOBA fans have very little to watch for at least the first part of this year. Moving to number 5 on this sad list, we have EA, that suspends all competitive gaming, including popular esports titles like Apex Legends, FIFA or NBA. Sadly, sport fans ain't gonna get their fix anytime soon, and it's safe to assume that until this pandemic passes, these events will probably remain suspended. At number 6 we have Blizzard's Hearthstone Masters and Overwatch League, both of them being planned from offline events into online competitions. The list could go on with a lot of other gaming events that either got cancelled or moved online, but I covered just the biggest ones. I will mention that the future for the rest of the events scheduled for later this year is still uncertain. I know there's a lot of bad news to take in at this moment, seeing as the coronavirus also affects our entertainment. But there's a lot to look forward to this year, as we can still enjoy our favorite single-player and online games. And to end this sad list with a happy reminder, 2020 has some pretty exciting upcoming games. After a big disappointment with Warcraft 3 Reforged, RTS fans should get ready for another remaster, or more accurately, 2 remasters with a Command Conquer Collection. The remastered collection will include Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert, according to EA's latest update. The 2 real-time strategy games will feature 4K graphics with the option to switch to the old classical pixelated view, rebuilt multiplayer, a tweaked user interface, a remastered soundtrack by the original composer, as well as upscaled FMVs. The collection includes their free expansion packs, Covered Ops, Counter-Strike and The Aftermath, and will launch on Origin and Steam on the 5th of June. That being said, let's just hope EA took a close look at what happened with Warcraft 3 earlier this year and learned some valuable lessons from that blunder.